Have you ever looked at a cartoon character and wondered how it moves so smoothly on screen? That's the magic of animation. Animation is like creating a flipbook, but instead of drawing on paper, you create images digitally. Each image is slightly different, and when you play them back quickly, it creates the illusion of movement. It's how we bring our imaginations and stories to life. Think of your favorite animated movie. Every single character, every object that moved started as a series of drawings. From epic battles to subtle expressions, animation allows us to create anything we can imagine. It's a powerful way to tell stories, evoke emotions, and capture the hearts of audiences worldwide. Animation comes in many forms, from hand-drawn classics to modern computer-generated imagery, CGI. Whether it's a cartoon character walking or a title sequence coming to life, animation breathes life into static images. And the best part, anyone can learn to animate. With a little patience, practice, and the right tools, you can bring your own characters and stories to life. Ready to start animating? The good news is you don't need a fancy studio to get started. While professional animators use sophisticated software and equipment, beginners can start with the basics. A pencil and paper are still great for practicing basic animation principles. Just draw a series of images, each one slightly different from the last, and flip through them to see your animation come to life. As you progress, you can explore digital tools that make animation easier and more efficient. There are many free and affordable animation software programs available, such as Pencil 2D, Synfig Studio, and OpenToons. These programs offer a user-friendly interface and a wide range of features to help you create stunning animations. In addition to software, you might consider investing in a drawing tablet. A drawing tablet allows you to draw directly onto your computer screen, giving you more control and precision than a mouse. Wacom and XP Pen offer a variety of tablets for beginners and professionals alike. Don't worry if you're on a budget. Even a basic tablet can make a huge difference in your animation workflow. Now that you have your tools, let's create a simple animation. We'll start with a classic bouncing ball animation, a fundamental exercise that teaches you the basics of timing and spacing. First, create your scene by opening your chosen animation software and creating a new project. Set the background color and add any necessary guides or rulers. Next, draw your ball. On the first frame, draw a simple ball. You can use a circle shape tool or draw it freehand, then add keyframes. Keyframes are markers that define the start and end points of an action. For the bouncing ball, you'll need keyframes for the ball at its highest point, its lowest point, and any points where it changes direction. After that, create in-betweens. In-betweens are the frames that go between your keyframes, creating the illusion of smooth movement. In your animation software, you can usually create in-betweens automatically by setting the number of frames between your keyframes. Finally, test your animation. Once you've added your keyframes and in-betweens, preview your animation to see how it looks. Adjust the timing and spacing of your keyframes as needed to achieve the desired bounce effect. Section 4. Secrets from the pros, tips and tricks for amazing animation. Professional animators use a variety of techniques to create believable and engaging animations. Here are a few tips and tricks to take your animations to the next level. First, exaggeration. Don't be afraid to exaggerate your movements to make them more dynamic and interesting. Next, anticipation. Before a character makes a big move, add a small movement in the opposite direction to build anticipation, then follow through. When a character stops moving, parts of their body, like hair or clothing, should continue to move for a moment. Also, squash and stretch. To give your animations more weight and flexibility, squash and stretch your characters as they move. And finally, observation. Pay close attention to how things move. In the real world, watch people walk, observe how objects fall, and study the timing and spacing of natural movements. Remember, animation is all about bringing life to your drawings. Experiment with different techniques, find your own style, and most importantly, have fun. Section 5, ready to animate? Your journey begins now. Congratulations. You've taken the first steps into the exciting world of animation. Remember, animation is a journey, not a destination. Be patient with yourself, practice regularly, and don't be afraid to experiment. There are countless resources available to help you along the way, from online tutorials to animation communities. Embrace the learning process, celebrate your successes, and never stop exploring the endless possibilities of animation. Who knows? Maybe one day you'll be the one inspiring the next generation of animators.